Okay, and we're back for another episode of Design Corner with our resident designer, Yarek. Yarek, how are you doing today?
They're good, thank you.
Good. All right, we got a fun docket today. The first thing we're going to start with is the debate over Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or native infotainment system software for cars. So the question I would pose to you, Yarek, is should car makers do their own infotainment software, or should they exclusively do Apple CarPlay or Android, or offered as an option?
Yeah. It's an interesting debate, and I don't know if it's even relevant currently because everybody using phones and everybody have their own preferred platform, whether it's Android or iOS. At the same time, you do need some basics done in the car, but I actually have really interesting experience with Tesla. I was driving behind a Tesla, and I was using Google Maps, and Tesla obviously has its own navigation system, and it usually, I did it like a few times, and usually picks the weirdest path to the target, I would say, because I'm like, and especially if person doesn't know the city, and I can tell that because like she was driving in like strange roads, so then come back to highway. I'm like, yeah, I know that you need to go to highway to get to that place, and yes, like, but I'm thinking maybe it's trying to keep you on the side of like, hey, if your battery dies, like the closest charger is in that way. So I guess it makes sense for Tesla to do it. I think they should do the basics done so you can connect your phone really, and I don't think they should. I don't know if I've seen anything better than Android and CarPlay. Uh, yeah, Apple. Every time I confuse those
Apple
names.
CarPlay, Android Auto.
Apple
Let me
CarPlay,
say, let me
Android
ask
Auto.
you this: is Tesla's infotainment system better than Apple CarPlay?
I can't tell anything about it because I think it's a. I think Tesla will be better for Tesla because they design end to end everything there. So it's gonna be for this display, for the car. So I think it's gonna be better. Apple does better, or Android does better where there's nothing on the car. I think that's where they really shine.
That, however, comes down to a deficiency with the capabilities or the execution of the implementation from that manufacturer, right? So what
Exactly.
you're saying is if the infotainment system sucks, then Apple CarPlay is better or Android Auto. If the
Which is the
infotainment
case
system
every
built by
time.
the, which is the case every time except for Tesla, right?
Except for
With
Tesla.
Tesla, I can open I have my car there. I can open the trunk just by tapping there, not trying to find the button down under the steering wheel where it usually is on other cars. It shows me road stuff with, cars beside me, or, camera for
Even the funky stuff
backup,
you
whatever it
can do,
is.
like farts and whatever fun, like
Sure.
turn your
Yeah.
car into
Yeah.
Mars,
Yeah.
and yeah,
But
it's
I
also
think
fun.
the fact that it's so deeply integrated with all the hardware of the car, all the sensors,
Yeah.
the entire experience makes it better. My diagnosis is that the manufacturers simply couldn't build, for whatever, not couldn't, didn't build infotainment systems that were robust enough that it made sense to, that they offered Apple CarPlay kind of a bit of as a crutch.
As a patch, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because people get all upset when manufacturers, and I believe a few of the manufacturers are saying no more Apple CarPlay
Yeah, it's literally the point
for
for
good
people to buy
reason.
cars sometimes. Like they literally people some I heard that like people say when I'm shopping for a car, I'm looking for CarPlay in the car. Like I'm not buying car that doesn't support Apple or Android
Right.
Auto.
Except for a Tesla,
Yeah.
right? Because the Tesla software is good.
Tesla software is good, and I
Yeah.
think it's like
Yeah.
there's three things now: Apple, Android, and Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, why I need it? If I can in my Tesla, I can add my Apple Podcast apps. It has App Store, like it has app integrations. It
Yeah.
has Spotify. It has, I can't get Spotify natively in my Ford Expedition gas car. I need to use my Apple CarPlay. But with Tesla, they have all that, right? So everything just works better, but there needs to be execution. There needs to be execution. There's a problem if the OEMs don't execute on doing their own infotainment system, then everybody wants Apple CarPlay because for obvious reason, right? So
Was you frustrated first time you had to use, like, 'cause I'm assuming you were using Apple CarPlay, and then when you switched to Tesla?
I was not frustrated except for their choice to exclude certain apps from their system, like Waze. So Waze, to my knowledge, is still not supported by Tesla. And so I literally have to have if I want to use Waze, which I use sometimes, I will have to have it down on the phone pad and it's sitting underneath the screen, which is not good. So I was frustrated by that. I like Sirius XM sometimes. They didn't have that at the time. So I was like, wow, I bought a $90,000 car and I don't have Sirius XM. What did I do?
What about the map again? Going back to map, because for at least for me, when I plan my trip somewhere, let's say it's a state park or something, and I would search it on my phone, and we would be like, do you want to go to this park or that park? Like with my wife and kids, and like, yeah, let's go there. And then we pick it, and like I select. I'm a strange person. I select path that fun to drive there. I'm not gonna. I might not go to highway. I will go through like forests, so just to enjoy the drive. I choose it, select let's start, and then when I'm in the car, it just picks it up and I'm driving. Right? It's seamless.
Right. I understand. I would say you're better with Google Maps or Waze than you are with the Tesla Nav, except in the case where you need to know where chargers are and have the integration with the battery management system to know when you're going to need to charge, plan the trip, preheat the battery, all that stuff. So pros and cons, but just for getting to A and B and the best route for your preference is definitely Google Maps or Waze. No question. So look, I think there's no one answer that's the best, but I think overall, when the car is you get the best experience when the car is fully integrated with the infotainment system, I would say. But yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I'm using Waze as a second screen on my phone. Second screen. So that tells you right there. But that's patch, yeah. So interesting. Well, there you have it. So we're going to move on now to some what we're calling Blitz EV picks. So I'm going to rattle off 3 EVs or a few EVs to Yarek, and he's going to tell me what he thinks of the design on these EVs. So we're going to start with the Nissan Leaf 2026 Nissan Leaf, the refreshed Nissan Leaf. So Yarek, what do you think of the 2026 Nissan Leaf? Yes or no? And then why?
Yeah, I don't know if I can do Blitz. I think no, it's definitely yes. I don't know.
Definitely yes.
It's definitely yes. It's I don't know. It's iconic car by now. I think it's everywhere.
It's the OG. It's the OG.
Yeah,
they were a pioneer.
It's OG of EVs. Yeah, exactly. It's even the old one. It's people buying it, and it's. Nice.
Do you know the real OG of EVs? Was it GM? It was GM. You know this car?
Like 100 years ago.
No, it was like in the 90s. Yeah, I guess that's 100 years ago. Yeah.
No,
not 100, not like Watson.
Not OG.
No. But there was one in the 90s. But anyway, Nissan Leaf.
No, I don't know. In the 90s, interesting.
Yeah. Let me look it up. Let me look it up here.
Look it up. Yeah.
EV.
I don't know. I like their tailgate.
The EV1, the General Motors EV1.
GM EV1. Whoa! I want that car right now. Look at that.
70 to 140 miles per charge. So not bad.
They actually also have very minimalistic interior design, and like somewhat futuristic with that. Like there's like a on top of the dashboard. There's like a little lights bar
On the EV1 or the Nissan
on
Leaf?
EV1.
We're reviewing the EV1 now.
You brought it up.
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, yeah, it looks cool. So the Leaf, original Leaf, or like the previous one, I guess, or even the old one, I think that it is just like a small car that like doesn't have anything bad to say. It's just a car. The new one, I think the back is kind of weird. I'm not a fan of their back design. I like the lights, the tail lights, but I don't like overall shape of it. Actually, maybe I don't know why I don't like it. It reminds me, maybe because it reminds me what's the car in the Breaking Bad series?
Aztec.
The guy Aztec.
It reminds you of the Aztec. The Nissan Leaf back reminds of the Aztec.
Yes.
I love it. I like the all black kind of vibe though when they do this style. I don't know, that's pleasing to me. So you have a large section of panel that is just black. It doesn't follow the, color of the car.
Yeah.
I like that.
Two-tone kind of top
Two-tone.
and bottom.
Two-tone's nice. I like two-tone. And I like the roof two-tone as well. It looks nice.
Yep. I agree. Lights, that's why lights section I really like, and just those, they like look retro futuristic almost.
Why do things look nice to people versus not look nice?
Interesting. It's an interesting question.
Have you ever thought about it?
I maybe did. I can't remember now what was my assumption. I think people tend to choose things they used to, and if it looks familiar to you, that will be nicer. Like I'm trying to make parallels with other things that we see every day, and if you even like everyday objects like a mug, you might pick if you like a tea drinker, like a UK style, you prefer like a classic tea cup, and those probably will look nicer, and you used to flowers on them and like a very pastel colors. But if you're drinking maybe, I don't know, like a Starbucks coffee or just a big mug, some tea or coffee, probably more inclined to that. When it's not looking nice to you, that's an interesting. But it's probably in the question. It's the opposite of object being familiar, being something you used to. I wonder if there's some elements or attributes of the object that generally applicable to all of them. If it's like red color, usually it's like something alerts, or like there's semantics to it.
Why do you think people think that in general, many people think the Cybertruck is not attractive?
Right. Yeah, that's the same thing. Probably is because it's so uninviting. It's corners. It's very pointy. And the other cars are more like, again, it's very different. I think it's actually aligns very well with my statement.
Is it because it's different, or is it because it's something else that people have an aversion to the design? Is it because it's different?
I think it's because it's different from every other car. Because every other car is going into more like natural shapes. It's more, especially EVs, they all like aerodynamic, and it doesn't look like, again, those Ferraris or like supercars that's like sporty. There's a lot of angles on sport cars, but it's not natural that kind of car. So that's why I would say it's people don't find it attractive.
Okay, so let's keep moving.
What a
Next.
blitz.
That's okay. They cut it up. It all gets cut up. Ioniq 5, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Yes, no, why?
Definitely yes. I don't know if there's anything else. It's nice looking car. The end version is amazing. It looks really cool, and I absolutely love their design language. There is another one. Maybe you remember the name of it. It's a concept car. Also has a name prefix.
What brand?
It's Hyundai. It's using the different fuel. It's a
hydrogen fuel?
hydrogen fuel. Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks super super nice. It's kind of like a next level from the Ioniq. They haven't. I don't think it's been released. It was in concept.
Yeah, I mean,
for a while.
unfortunately, hydrogen's not going to make it. I think Nexo.
Yeah.
Is it the Nexo? I see a Hyundai Nexo hydrogen fuel cell.
No, it's just like a sport car.
Okay. So you like it's interesting, the Ioniq 5. I've heard people say they don't like the design. I would say people are 50-50 on the Ioniq 5, despite it being one of the most popular electric vehicles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so popular. Maybe it's because it's just the form factor is not popular in the United States or like in America in general. I think in North America, it's
what form factor? Just
the hatchback.
Well, it's more of a small SUV, no?
No, is really?
Are we talking about the same? You talking about this Ioniq 6 or Ioniq 5?
Ioniq 5.
It's kind of the SUV, no?
Really?
Well, you're looking at it.
No way, that's a SUV. Really?
I think it's a small SUV. What do you call a Tesla Model Y?
Yeah, Model Y is a weird one. It's bigger, I think. No.
Same.
That's the.
I think it's
SUV.
no. I think it's same. It might even be
big.
It might even be smaller than Ioniq. Not
Really?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I like
design,
the.
I guess,
I do like the design language of like these little squares that they have. I don't know. I'm not a design guy.
Yes,
right?
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
these
that's
little
the future
squares.
Yes.
Yeah. Ioniq. I'll give you another one. Ioniq 9.
Oh yeah, that's the 9 is SUV for sure. 6 is the weird one, by the way. 6 is the
Yes.
where I think that will definitely create some different opinions.
Yeah.
Ioniq 9
Do they
is-
make the 6 anymore?
Oh, I don't know.
They still. Yeah, they still do.
I see like one car per week maybe.
Maybe its own. Yeah.
Ioniq 9 is I believe is the EV version of gas car that I have, which is Palisade.
Yes.
It's very similar form factor, and just that's where we're trying to go with it. It's fine. The backline looks weird. Like not the backline, but
The back is weird.
on the side there's like a black line that goes into back. That part is pretty strange to me for EV.
There's something about the back that I don't like the shape of.
It's very there's like a simple shape, and sometimes there's like plain, and that's more of like a plain. And
No, the back. Firstly, the back from the back looks like a Volvo hatchback from back in the day, like the shape with the, you know what I'm saying? The lights,
which is actually great thing. Like it's a great design. If they kept it more to
the back
Volvo.
reminds me of a minivan, and the whole rest of the body reminds me of an SUV, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a weird. That's why I'm saying it's a little bit weird car from three quarters from the front. It's like, okay, that's a Palisade pretty much, and then you're like looking at the back and you're confused what you're looking at right now because it's not Volvo.
Yeah. Have you seen the Ioniq 6N?
Ioniq 6?
Yeah, look at it on Hyundai. It looks awesome.
It looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I see. That's actually better than the normal version.
Yeah, it's a bit redesigned.
I wonder if they designed this one first and then they like made it simpler for not end version.
I love the color, this orangey red racing stripe or whatever.
Yeah.
This blue with this orange red thing. Like I'm great at colors, obviously.
Yeah. It's cool accent.
Looks
I
really
agree.
nice. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Hummer EV, yes, no, why?
I would say why?
Perfect answer. Perfect
I don't
answer.
know. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. It's cool, but it's not practical. Especially we got to bring the price point into play as well. I think it's
Yeah.
fun.
I think, yeah. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun concept. Like such a big car and hammer with all its character being EV. It's kind of crazy combo, but every car will be EV at some point. So yeah.
Every car will be
Or
EV at some.
will it? Or will it?
Well, it's hard to predict the future, but there's one thing for certain. They're not going away.
We're going to run out of gas anyway at some point, right? That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
it will be-
our great grandchildren were, but we just kicked the can down the road. No, why we care?
Sure.
I'm joking, obviously, but that's a lot of people. I would say. Why do we care? We'll burn the earth, and I mean we see the record temperatures happening now in Europe, and yeah, look, I think both technologies have pros and cons, I'd say. But EV is technology that's still developing. Gas technology not really developing anymore.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm surprised they still. I mean, maybe not now, but I heard some rumors that they were developing like a new engine, whatever it is there, which is interesting that they're still doing it.
Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there. Another episode of Design Corner with Yarek. I always love it. I love learning from you. So thanks, Yarek, and we will see you all next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.